Hey everyone, welcome back to the podcast where we talk all things Korean, or at least we try. Today was a bit crazy, but either way, love getting input from expats. And today's special guest is someone very special to me, one of my first homies here, Miss Melat.
Hey, I'm good.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Appreciate you coming out and spending your time and helping me out.
Yeah,
Appreciate it a lot.
of course. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's good.
cool. So who are you?
Who am I?
Who are you? What are you?
I'm a Homo sapien.
Yeah, yeah. This whole spiel again. Those who don't know, we just had to restart the recording because I realized my mic was off for like 10 minutes.
It's
Yeah,
fine. I
that's
mean,
cool.
you asked what am I, so
Yeah.
valid
What are you?
answer.
Which are you? Everything.
What am I? Yeah,
Where are
Homo
you?
sapien. No, I'm a human. I was born and raised in Texas. I don't know if y'all can hear an accent or not. I don't think so. I think
I
actually,
I I don't
I think Jalen
I
has
don't have an
a
accent.
country accent, and he's not
Yeah.
even from the country. He's from Colorado, and
Everyone.
he says Colorado, but I say
It's
Colorado.
Colorado. Yeah,
Even saying Colorado sounds more country a little bit, I
sure,
think.
Colorado. That's what it's called.
I know. I'm sure the people in
I
Colorado
don't.
will be like, "It's Colorado."
Yeah.
I'm
I w-
Texan,
I
so
always throw that at people when I tell people like, yeah, everyone thinks I have an accent here, but
you have an
they're like,
accent.
no, you don't, Jalen.
Everyone has an accent
Well, I mean, like,
technically,
yeah, an
but
accent,
you
but
actually have like a distinct
interesting.
country-like accent. That's what I'll say. It's not
Huh?
country, but it's country-like.
Yeah, interesting.
Interesting,
So
just like that.
yeah, it's just
No,
interesting.
so I just had to bring it up, but no,
Funny.
yeah. Born and raised in Texas, um, to a family of Ethiopians, and living life a day at a time. It's kind of my motto, just a day at a time. Yep.
Nice, nice.
So,
Just like you do with your school, 1 year at a time.
yeah, yeah, 1 year at a time.
And you're a
So,
teacher,
I'm a teacher.
not an English teacher.
I'm not an English teacher, but I do teach in English. So,
Mhm.
yeah, no, I'm a science teacher. I love being a science teacher. I feel like it's my calling. I don't know. Calling, I don't usually use that word, but like, it's just, I love it. Like, I don't really see myself doing anything else. Um, and I teach at like a small international school north of Seoul, and so in a city called Ijeongbu. And every time I say the word Ijeongbu
Wait,
to a Korean person, they don't understand what I'm saying.
really?
And I try so hard. So I don't know. My pronunciation's kind of not good with that word.
Uh,
But yeah, it's a great city. Smaller city than Seoul for sure. A lot of older people, a lot quieter, more peaceful, but close enough to Seoul that I can come down here and hang out.
nice,
So yeah, I really
nice.
love it.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
cool. That's cool. Thank you for coming down here for me and
You're welcome.
everyone
You're
else.
welcome. You're
Yeah,
welcome.
appreciate it a lot.
Yeah. Oh, it's from a homie.
Of course, of
Yeah.
course. Yeah, she's a real one, y'all.
Yeah.
And she likes science a lot,
Yeah.
like too much.
No.
Not enough.
No. Yeah, it's enough.
What? Which
It's
science do
enough.
you teach?
Okay.
Ah, there we go. There it is.
So I teach sixth grade, seventh grade, eighth grade science. We kind of do like a mixture of a bunch of different things. So we got like it's called integrated curriculum. And so we've got like biology, chemistry, and physics, astronomy a little bit. We talk about earth science, we talk about environmental science, so on and so forth. So that's like a nice mix. And then 10th grade chemistry, 11th and 12th grade is like kind of a combined class. So we offer either environmental science, which I'm teaching this year, and then this year we just introduced AP chemistry, but then we switch out one of those classes for physics. So that's on the plan for next year. Yeah.
Oh, cool. How'd you get that job?
Yeah. So
Just randomly applying on Dave's ESL or something?
not really. It was actually quite interesting because back in university, I always knew that I wanted to study chemistry. So that's what my degree is in. I have a bachelor's in chemistry. And when I was a junior, I had to figure out like what I wanted to do with it. And I was like, okay, if in chemistry I can either go in the medical field, I could either do research or I can do education.
Mm,
But I hated the idea of going into the medical field. It's not for me. And I have the most respect for people in the medical field in any kind. But it was a no for me, dog. So then we had research, and I just did not have very pleasant experiences in research.
mm,
And so I was like, well, let's try education. My school had, my university, um, they had like a teaching program, quite a really great established one. And so in the first year, classes were free. So I didn't have to pay tuition on it, which is amazing.
Nice.
So
Nice.
I took the first year class and I really loved it. So then I continued in the program, but I had to fast track the program for 2 years. So to complete it in 2 years,
Mhm.
including my student teaching.
What would the original time be?
It would
4 years?
be 4 years
Dang.
if I had started as a freshman, but
Dang,
I
that's a
started
lot
as
of
a junior.
class.
I
That's
just
rough.
doubled up,
Yeah.
but it was fine because like some credits actually counted towards multiple things, so
Mhm.
it was okay. So when I graduated, I had my bachelor's and I also had my teaching certification.
Mm,
So I was quite well equipped for like jumping into the workforce, but I graduated during COVID. I also graduated in the fall, not the spring like most people, so that made it quite difficult to find a job.
mhm.
But I was able to find a job a few months after graduation. So I got my first job teaching sixth grade science. It
Nice,
was
nice.
chaos, but I loved it. And I stayed from the end of that school year and then another school year. And at that time, I had a family member who lived in Korea. Actually, I had two different ones. And my uncle was actually a principal at an international school, a big one in Korea. And he was leaving to come back to America. And he was
Mhm,
like, well, you enjoy Korean culture, like you like learning about it. Why not teach in Korea? And I was like, bet. Okay, let's see how it goes. Because originally I was gonna apply as an English teacher at a Hagwon and then maybe transfer over.
mhm.
But he was like, well, you're already certified, so just jump in. And that's what I did. So I applied to the school he was at, but they had just filled their position. So then I applied to the school I'm at now, and then I got the position. That's
Wow.
a long story, but that's how I got here.
No, no, we got time. It's
Yeah.
cool. Yeah, that's cool.
So
It's cool. God really hooked you up.
yeah, yeah. Cannot like explain how little faith I had in the opportunity to come to Korea. Um, like literally mustard seed. It was like almost nothing. I was like, I'm probably not gonna go, but just in case, I will
Mhm,
try. So, because I didn't notice this until after I moved here, but when I was applying for my school here, I didn't get my interview until June because like the application process took so long and also the paperwork took so long.
mhm,
When I got my interview in June and I got hired in June, and then because of COVID, everything was delayed. So I arrived at my school after the school year had started already,
mm,
and I was teaching online for 2 months, which
mhm.
is insane.
Oh,
I
that's
was
right. You
teaching
did
in
tell
like the
me that.
middle of the night. Yeah.
Wow, that's rough.
But I didn't know that schools in Korea or international schools in general, they start hiring in like September, October, November, and that's the teacher hiring like season. But in America, the teacher hiring season doesn't really start until like the spring. I mean, it could be earlier, but like the spring.
Mhm,
And I guess that's because there's so much paperwork involved in international teaching. So, like, when I tell you that it was quite a miracle for me to get my job, my
mhm,
position, it really was. And like, I really had like no faith almost.
mhm,
It was, I was hanging on by a thread of like, God, if this is what you want, then of course, like, you will give me the opportunity to make it happen.
mm,
And I feel like that's what he did. And when I was interviewing for my job, my now head of school, but back then I didn't know. I mean, she wasn't at the time. She was like, we have like hired or interviewed many different people, but
mhm.
we didn't feel certain until we had met you during, and like, this is when she was giving me the acceptance.
Yeah,
So I was like, I guess that's as clear of a sign as any. Or,
yeah.
I'll take the opportunity and see how it goes.
Mhm.
Been here ever since.
Ah, that's
So
cool, dude. That's
yeah,
cool. Dude, you loving it here?
love it.
Want to spend the
Love
rest of
it.
your life here?
Love it. I'd say, I'm hesitant to say yes, and I'm hesitant to say no. I'm
Mm,
kind of like a year at a time, just to see. Like, I'd like to if
mhm.
it's possible, but I know my family wants me to move back too. So kind
Dang,
of we're
most
like a
people's
little bit at
family
war with
wants
each
them to come
other.
back too. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So yeah, what's your
Yeah.
favorite Korean food?
My favorite Korean food, galbi
Yeah.
and kimchi jjigae.
Yeah. Of
Especially the last few months, kimchi jjigae's been just looking out for me a lot. He's just been my
course.
good friend.
Of course.
Yeah, so I'm really excited for tonight.
Yeah, we're getting some
Yeah,
after
I'm
this.
so excited.
Let's go.
But
It's always a good time.
yeah, what about you? Is that weird? Not weird.
No?
That spicy beef soup thing?
Yeah. But I always forget the name of it, so I need to look it up every time. I'm like, oh, I got it, and then I
Yeah, yeah.
forget what it's called. I even looked it up before this because I was like, I know, and then I forgot.
Really?
Oh, yukgaejang.
Yukkejang.
It's called yukgaejang.
Dang.
I love it.
Is it
It's
like
so good. It's
what
like a
is it?
spicy beef stew with like a
Mhm,
really rich broth, and they have like some vegetables in it as well.
mhm.
So good. Just
Nice,
perfect.
nice. Maybe we should
Perfect
have gone
all
that.
time of the day. Yeah, but I don't really know where to find it except for the like one place I've been
Really?
to. Yeah. Or like I'm sure there are places, but
Is it like
it's not super
not
common, I guess. I don't
yeah,
usually
that's what
see
I
it
was
in
gonna ask.
restaurants.
Hmm,
So, but if I do, I will order it.
interesting.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So,
That's
but
cool.
kimchi jjigae also
Yeah,
is definitely up there.
yeah. What attracted you to Korea? I don't think you mentioned that yet. What?
Um,
I know what it is. You've already said it like 4 times. I just want so I'm just gonna
I
ask.
just like
Yeah.
I was that when I was a freshman in college, like I got introduced to the world of K-pop
Yep,
and
like
I
most of us.
liked it a lot. But I really love music in general, and I really love music in different languages too. And so I listened to a lot of Korean music, realized I really liked the language, started watching K-dramas, started learning from the K-dramas, just kind of picking it up as I watch.
Mhm,
And that was like through college. And then I started doing research into it. Like the more I considered moving to Korea, the more I did research.
mhm,
And when I did my research, I started looking at just all aspects of what it would be like to live here. That included like just, what is Korea as a country? Like what does it stand for? Some history behind it. The like what's it like to be a foreigner in Korea? What's it like to be a woman in Korea? What's it like
mhm,
to be black in Korea? Like
mhm.
things like that. And just also like realizing that every country has its pros and cons.
Yeah,
And
it's
it
true.
was really important for me to understand the pros and the cons. They were just as equal. And
Mhm.
so like not idolizing Korea, like all the things that we see in dramas or, in K-pop or
Yeah,
whatever movie
yeah.
stars, like
Like looking through like
it's
a
not
rose-colored tint or something like that, or
right.
however that expression goes.
Like the what is it, rose-colored?
Rose-colored glasses, something
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that. Yeah,
something
yeah.
like that. So yeah, like I needed to actually see it for what it was
Mhm,
and for what it is.
mhm.
And yeah, so that's kind of how I got into it.
Seems like you love it. You're still here
I love
after all this
it.
time.
Yeah, it's so peaceful.
It's very peaceful.
Um,
It's very safe.
I mean, yeah, because coming from Texas, I really actually loved growing up in Texas.
Mm.
People are very like open and friendly. Um, and you gotta I miss people holding the door open.
Really?
Yeah,
Uh,
it was like I knew that coming in people wouldn't do it, but
yeah.
it was still a culture shock.
Mm,
Like I don't know, it's
interesting.
just like more a different type of community in like definition of community
Mhm.
back in Texas. And also like
That's
Ethiopians
actually
are very, very, very community centered. Like
mhm,
as much as Korea is very like it has communal aspects to it for sure. Like that's definitely a big part of Korea, but it's also a very individualistic society.
mm,
Ethiopia is not an individualistic society. It's very much community based. And
yeah,
so, yeah, and that's like how I grew up in my family.
huh,
So, but I was craving like individualism a little bit in the sense that like I wanted to move out and kind of explore and do something that like a lot, I guess something I've never done before. I've never lived in a different country. Like it's always been me in Texas,
mhm,
so yeah, but can't beat the safety here though. Like
yeah.
relatively.
Seriously.
It's like I just would have never imagined that I could walk outside at night
Mhm.
and like be able to just be. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Even to this day, I still am like I walk outside and I'm like, wow, like nighttime, daytime, and like I
You're
feel
safe.
very
Yeah.
safe.
Whatever this country is, 4th safest in the world, 5th safest. Yeah.
Something has to be
Compared to the States, which is like 190th.
something
And even
like
then, it
that.
really depends. As
It
we
really
know, it depends on your
depends.
state, your
Right.
city. Like, yeah,
Yeah.
like I know my city. So I always say Denver. I'm not actually from Denver.
Right.
I'm from
Aurora?
Aurora, you do remember, yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah, I mean, you're American, you just say the capital.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, and
yeah.
Aurora is, like, probably the most unsafest city
Really?
in Colorado. Maybe,
Really?
like, not as much as, like, Pueblo, which is a
Okay.
city a little down south. But, yeah, no, it's pretty bad. Yeah.
Whoa.
It's
Yeah.
just like it's ghetto, it's dangerous. There's a huge homeless population, so that's
Mhm.
already like not safe as is. And then you come to Korea, I can go anywhere I want at 2 in the morning, and it's always busy too. It's still like
Mhm.
even up here in Mesa, like it's still pretty busy for
Yeah.
some reason.
Yeah.
But yeah, yeah, it's
Yeah.
cool.
Wow.
Yeah, no,
So do you feel the difference as
oh,
well? Like,
100%.
okay.
I do. I like it. Love it too. Now I
Mhm.
go back, or when I went back, like now I'm just anxious and like
Mm.
annoyed because everything's far and it's America. Like you need a car,
Yeah, you
you
gotta
know.
drive.
And
Do you like
so
driving?
I do like driving,
Yeah, I
and I
do
do
too.
miss driving too.
I do too.
Yeah, I don't know, it's like therapeutic almost.
Yeah.
It's
Oh
peaceful.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Not everybody likes it.
yeah,
We do.
I do. I
It's a
miss
good
it.
time.
I do miss it. Just
Yeah.
bumping whatever I want, playing the same song on repeat
Mhm.
for a whole drive.
Mhm.
Yeah, I don't miss the traffic
Oh,
because I don't know how
I don't
Dallas
mind
is.
traffic.
Yeah,
I
really,
don't mind traffic.
I do. It breaks
I'm
me.
not a I'm not a road rager. Like I'm real
Yeah,
chill
I
for the
same.
most part.
Like I don't get
Yeah.
mad, but like it's still like annoyed.
I don't really
I'm
get
not even
annoyed.
annoyed. I'm just like fed up. Like just you're just like driving, and then you're like, man, I hate this. This is like you just sit there. Yeah. Yeah, no road rage, just like road sadness. Yeah,
Ah, never heard of it.
yeah, yeah,
Relatable.
yeah. Like when my last job just before I got here, I was working overnights,
Yeah.
and man, dude, I-70 it's one of the big highways in Colorado, and it goes through Denver, like the actual city. But traffic's pretty bad on there all the time. But sometimes early enough in the morning you can get away with it, but like, dude, I had a coworker and she just loves to talk. Bless her little heart, but you'll never meet anyone in life who would communicate, who would just talk so much and wouldn't say anything for hours. It was insane. And so where I'm going with that is that like she would try again, just always talking. So I'm like, all right, my shift's ending. Like I'm not trying to be rude and just like walk out mid conversation, but like
Can say excuse
I'm like,
me.
yeah, I'm like, it's 7. I want to go, and it was the difference between traffic was night and day. If you left at like 7 o'clock or 7:10, and so if you hit 7:10, you just added like an extra 30 minutes to your drive because of traffic. But if you left at 7, I was good enough just where like it would kind of slow down
Yeah.
barely, but you would see it build up. And
That's irritating then.
yep,
To
it was mad irritating.
ooh.
And so towards the end, like we always did favors for each other on
Yeah.
night shift. Like she wouldn't even like sit in the building anymore. She would just sit in her car, and I'd be like, "That's fine, but get out, please, go away." Um, and so that was like my favorite of her, and then mine was I would usually leave early. So towards the end, I could always just leave,
Mm.
but it was nice.
Wow.
Sometimes I miss that job.
Mm.
Yeah,
Working nights.
no, the
Yeah.
night shifts is well, you've pretty much worked tonight, like you just said. You had to work was it remote
Yeah.
for a couple months, yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
this
I got
month,
here late, so I had to work 2 months on Korean Standard Time
yeah.
when I was in Central Standard Time. So
Mhm,
I was teaching from like what 5 to like 1:30 in the morning or something like that.
mhm,
Yeah, that was rough, and I will never do it again.
yeah,
Dear
yeah,
Lord, please. I'm not built for the nighttime, the late
yeah.
nights.
It's a different,
No, I'm a morning person through and through. Can't do
yeah,
it.
yeah. It's insane.
So yeah,
I I mean, I don't really regret it, but it was just, yeah. She just talked a lot, dude.
yeah,
And she always created drama too. Always drama.
dang.
Can't stand it. Yeah.
But you're here now.
I am. I know I do look back and I'm like, dude, I was grinding it out just because I want to say maybe like a month or two after I started that. It was the same job. I'd switched companies. And so when I was in that little transition period, I was already thinking like, do I want to come to Korea? Like, what do I want to do? Like, I'm not getting older, or I may get older, but I'm not getting younger. And so, like, yeah. So when I was in that transition period between the jobs, I was just had a lot of time to think and reflect because night shift for the most part was also boring. Like that same coworker wasn't on every shift, so when it was another coworker, it's generally pretty chill, and
Mm.
so like I can actually think and play games and watch a movie, hang out, help somebody at the shelter. Um, I did a lot of research too at the time on where I wanted to go, what I wanted to do, and for me, it's mainly just where I wanted to go, of course, Korea. And
Yeah.
so, yeah, I saved up a lot of money working there because I was working a lot too. Some of those weeks I was working almost like 60 hours. So my boss would say, just post in our group chat, like, "Hey, extra shift at this other site if you want it." And so I was like, "Oh, I'll take it, yeah, whatever," or I'll stay an extra few hours, or I'll come in a few hours early. And so, yeah, I was working like sometimes like 16 hours a day, night, or I guess technically like the whole night and some of the day.
Did you get time
And
and a
so,
half?
oh yeah, yeah, I
Okay.
was getting
Okay. I was
a
like,
lot of time
sheesh.
too. And because I was night, I was getting paid more. And they
Oh.
added, I don't know what it is, just like extra money if you worked weekends.
Mm.
And so it was pretty good. Yeah, it was
Nice.
pretty
You're
good.
making
So I
bank.
was making good money. Yeah. And so around that time too, I had my own apartment. And then I decided after that couple months when I decided I was like, I really do want to like move out and live in Korea. Like I gotta save money because it's America and it's Denver. Denver's insanely expensive.
Mhm.
And so once my lease had run up, I talked to my dad's, and they didn't know at the time. They didn't know my plans. I didn't even tell them until like a few months before I came to Korea. And
What?
so yeah, so I'll get into that here soon. But yeah, so lease had run up. Told my dad, hey, like I'd like to like move back, save money. Like it's expensive. Just kind of making excuses. And so he's like, all right, yeah, cool. Rent, I'll just keep, but I'm gonna charge you rent. But he only charged like $200 or something small, 200,
Nice.
300. And
Come
then I
on,
had a car
Dad.
payment, and so that was kind of like my only bill. But even like at the beginning of that year, which was 2023, I
Mm.
believe. Wait, was it? No, 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 no. I take that back. It was beginning 2024, and yeah, moved in. Well, again, just working all the time, grinding it out, saving money. And so within that first 6 months, paid off all my student loans because I had some. I'd gone to college a little, so paid off all my student loans, and then I had another debt somewhere. I can't remember. I had a couple other things from like the apartment. When I left my apartment, I hate to say this, I had gotten bed bugs, and so a lot of the furniture there was bad, and I was like,
No.
I'm not like touching this. And I was like, well, I'm definitely not bringing it home. I only kept the mattress, which was fine. The mattress was okay.
Oh, so that's
Yeah,
surprising.
yeah, yeah, very surprising.
Wow.
And so I was like, cool, whatever. But like they had charged me like to like throw away a lot, and that was a lot more money. There was one other debt I had, not a lot.
Like a credit card?
No, no, I'm pretty disciplined about that.
Okay.
I don't remember. There's something, but yeah, paid that off in like 6 months, and so by the time like
Good.
6 months hit, May had hit, May, June, I was like pretty for the most part debt free again. I only had like my phone bill, like some food I would like get at home, my car, of course, as I
Mhm.
said. And
Your
that was
rent.
yeah, and so but yeah, God made it really easy to come here because taking
Mhm.
care of all that, and so at that time too, about May or June, I can't remember the specifics. Um, they had my boss said they like messed up budgeting somewhere, and so they're like cutting hours. And so I technically already on paper wasn't full time either. And so
Oh,
yeah, and so she's like,
whoa.
"Well, you got to like stop picking up shifts and all that." And that same week, it was this was God for sure. Like for those who don't know, like I was a veteran, or I am a veteran, and so I'm still compensated for some injuries I received when I was in, as you know.
Right.
And so some of that paper had gone through, claims for the VA had gone through.
Right.
And it literally like matched what I saved because too at the beginning of the year, I literally wrote on like just a piece of paper, like how much I need to save from every check. I went down every single payday and I was like, all right, I want like 10K by the time I like am ready in Korea. Not even like saved to that point. Like I went in Korea 10K because I'd done research about like deposits were a big one for rent, and then
Yeah.
of course just living. And I was still planning to not receive anything. So I planned to originally move here with just my savings. And so May hit and that claim had gone through. And so it how do I word this? It matched almost exactly what I needed to stay on point. And so now I'm working less and I'm making like again, well, I think guess in theory this is like more, but like I don't have to like stress out because like my budget's still the same because the VA claims were matching what I was missing. And so then fast forward a couple months, something similar happened. Another increase happened, and then my job. Well, at that point, in, like July, August, I was just like, "Oh, I'm not picking up any extra hours." Like I'm now making like more. Like my budget's set,
Yeah.
and then fast forward 2 more months, my final headache, as I call it, my car, because I still have payments. I still have payments now, actually.
No.
Yeah,
Actually?
yeah,
I
I
didn't know
do.
that.
Yeah, but here's where like the really cool thing is like I had like accepted the fact that I was like I'm gonna have to pay my savings towards this. I'm gonna have to take a loss, a big loss, like for the sake of like profit from what it like is left from my loan to what I have in my savings. And so I was like, whatever, I'll just put it on Facebook Marketplace and Craigslist and see what I get. So after like I think by like the second day after it was on Facebook Marketplace, I get some random guy that texted me on there and was like, "Hey, like I'm interested. I actually own a fleet with a Toro fleet. If you know what Toro is, it's just like a rental car service, but it's
Okay.
like it's its own business, but think Airbnb, but for
Oh.
cars. And so people
Oh.
can like rent out their own cars.
That's
And
cool.
so it's kind of a good side hustle because this guy, he I don't think he was actually like a co-owner, but he kept calling himself that.
Mhm.
But the real owner, we all got on like a three-way call, and then he broke it down. He's like, "Hey, like I saw your ad," and I'm like looking at like an electric car because my car was electric. And I'm like just again like a Turo fleet owner, and I'm just looking to increase my what's it called my inventory.
Mhm.
And so I was like, "All right, cool." And then this was the kicker. This was when I was like, "Oh, this guy's cool." He's like, "I'll take over the payments," because I mentioned that. I was like, "I still making payments. I still have like a bunch, like many dozens of thousands of dollars left. Even now, it's still like up there." And he was like, "Oh, I understand. Like, we'll get this legit, man. In fact, you come up here, I'll show you like my business. I'll show you how I run it, like show my inventory." So yeah, me and my dad went up there, looked at it. Dude was super cool, pretty legit. And then yeah, we get a little contract going, and he's like, "All right, here's my bank account info. I'll just put it on your phone right now." And then he's like, "Yep, you have access, so you can see that I'm paying it," which he still is. I check every month, and he's still paying it off. And so, yeah,
Wow.
and I remember coming back, me and my dad, because again, he just drove me because I needed to get back, and I told him everything, specifically in regards to the car. And then he was like, "Dang, yeah, it sounds like you need to go. You like need to leave." And so now I'm like, I have like way more money than I thought, and I'm like, man, like I like have no bills. Like it's kind of a dumb way to say it, but like I'm destined, like I have to go.
Uh-huh.
And
Like
so
there's no excuse now.
yeah, like that's when it was really real because I was like, oh shoot, like I need to go. Like this is real. Like I have to go.
God made it happen.
Yeah, he made it happen and he made it really easy. I thought, yeah,
Oh, what a dream.
it was cool.
Wow.
I was like, I was still like kind of somewhat processing it. 'Cause, like, I think back, like, years ago, and it was just, like, a cool little thought, I
Mm.
remember sitting
Mm.
in a random watchtower in the desert thinking, "Yeah, I could live in Korea. I'd like to
Yeah.
give it a try."
Yeah.
Here I am 5 years later.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Way to go.
Yeah, it's my
Wow.
for the most part, like, my Korean testimony.
And wait, have you talked on the channel about how you got into Korea?
Yeah,
You have?
you can watch more of Nelson's podcast.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, yeah, I just, I guess quick reiteration, yeah, just click on a random news article, thoughts in the back of my head, I was like, "Let's listen to K-pop," and then yeah, it's the K-pop. Squid Game came out actually when I was in Africa. I don't think I mentioned that too. That was cool. Everyone was going crazy for that and got into
Mhm.
a few more K-dramas. And now living it up here. I'm in a
Okay.
K-drama. Yeah,
It's a party.
yeah. I wanted to
That's
ask
cool. Yeah.
too.
Mhm.
What was your family's like reaction when you told them you were
Oh,
moving?
yeah. Oh, they
Okay,
were very
curious.
supportive.
That's cool.
Yeah,
Cool.
they were really supportive. Like, I mean, I'm sure it was like a little bit surprising,
Mhm.
kind of. I don't know. Actually, like because they knew that I listened to K-pop and watched dramas and like wanted to learn the language, it didn't catch them off guard that I wanted to move there per se.
Yeah, yeah,
Um, but actually, they would tease me about it. They would tease me.
yeah. I think everyone's
Oh,
families tease them.
they're funny. Yeah, my family's funny. So they actually maybe I was they weren't really surprised by it, but they were very supportive. Like, not, and I have a big family. Not one person was like, said, no, I shouldn't go.
For real.
Everybody was like, yeah, you should do it. It
Yeah.
was, yeah, really overwhelmingly positive. I was so grateful. But like, obviously, they want me back. Like, they want
Hmm.
me to be close to them. But, I think, especially for my mom, it really kind of eases her worries knowing that Korea is much safer. So I think that's plays a big part of like why they're so happy about it.
Hmm.
So yeah,
Yeah, that's
yeah,
cool.
it's a good time.
That's cool.
I'm very grateful.
Yeah.
Yeah, really grateful. But I do
Nice.
miss my family.
Yeah.
I do. Yeah, I hope that they could come here one day. So far, only my mom has
Really.
visited me, like just to visit.
Yeah, I mean,
No
not like
one in my
living
family
here.
would live
Yeah.
here. Maybe my mom. She really liked it when she came here.
Yeah.
She was blown away by all the kind of advancements, like things that make Korea so convenient. Like,
Yeah.
the when you're walking on the sidewalk and like people usually use their phone and look down, but they have the now they
And the
have the
green light and the
lights,
red
yeah, the
light,
green
yeah,
light and
yeah.
red lights on the
Pretty
street,
mind-blowing for
so you can
people
walk.
too.
Yeah, my mom was like, "Oh, this is amazing," and like the how efficient the trains are. Like Dallas, we hardly ever use trains. It's
Yeah.
just not very efficient. Like you said, it's just easier for people to have cars and drive because in the Dallas area, like everything's 30 minutes
Yeah, I was
away,
saying
roughly.
Texas, everything's far.
Yeah, in Texas, everything's far. I mean, you could fit like 3 or 4 Koreas, I think, minimum in Texas or
Mhm.
something. Like, and I've driven
Yeah,
left like East Coast Texas to West Texas, north to the valley. Like, yeah,
it's far.
it's rough. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's 12 to 13 hours going from Dallas all the way to El Paso,
I can believe it.
and I've done that. Oh,
I think I
man.
did once a few years ago, long time ago, actually. There was the ICLC thing,
Oh, ICMC?
ICMC in Austin, yeah.
Uh-huh.
So me and some buddies drove, and I think we
Oh,
did
God. Wait, where?
as soon as we got to
San
Texas to
Antonio?
Austin.
Oh, Austin. Yeah.
I think we got there in like 6 hours.
That's not bad.
No, we were hauling.
That is
Literally,
not
I know when I
anything.
was driving, I didn't go less than 100 because we're driving overnight, and so we're
That
all
is
like, yeah,
insane. What is wrong with you? You
yeah.
drive like a Texan then.
I
'Cause
think I hit 120 a couple times.
are
No,
you
maybe like
allowed to say
110.
that?
I don't know. I mean, it doesn't
That's
matter now.
crazy. Please don't do
I
that.
did get a ticket coming back, and that
I'm
cop
glad you
was
did
a dang
actually. That's
liar.
crazy.
No, no,
That's
it was fun. It was
crazy.
cool. I was trying to get there quick.
I mean,
Yeah,
yeah,
we
but
did the whole thing from like
120.
I want to say from Colorado Springs because we went from Denver to Colorado Springs. I had to wait for somebody there. Colorado Springs down to Austin in like 10 hours, 11 hours maybe. Yeah, we were hauling. None of us wanted to waste any time.
Did you go to Bucky's?
Of course, I went to Bucky's. Everyone's
And
been to Bucky's.
no, not
Oh,
everybody's been to Bucky's.
I
Go to
can't say that.
Bucky's. Go to Bucky's.
It's overrated.
It's a lovely place.
It's a gas station. What do
It's
you mean? It's a
amazing.
gas
Are you kidding?
station.
You could get fudge. You can like customize your own coffee with all these different creamers. They have their own beef jerky, their own candy, the sandwiches. Oh, you gotta get a brisket sandwich. Like, come on. And Bucky is cute. He's like our unofficial. He's our mascot. Come on.
Cracking. You know we got one in
Sh-
Colorado, right?
Apparently not
We
because
knew. It's
you
just a
don't love
gas station.
it.
It's a gas
It's
station.
amazing. It's massive.
Yeah.
Love Bucky's. Have to stop on
Although the
every
ghost
road
pepper
trip.
jerky was pretty good. That was pretty fire.
You're welcome.
Yeah. You need to go back,
I
Jamo.
brought I
You
brought
literally
Jalen some.
you need to bring a box back when you come back.
No way. They're
You
they're
probably
good.
you probably do it.
They're good, but I'm not buying that
I don't really
much.
like jerky, but that jerky was so good for some reason.
You're welcome. You can't be hating on
I'm
Bucky's if you
somebody
love their
though.
jerky. Come on.
Eh, it is what it
You're
is,
welcome.
dude.
Yeah.
It's funny. I'm thinking like when I told my family, I had to be really sneaky about it. I didn't tell actually I didn't tell
Really?
like anybody until like 5 or 6
Not
months.
even your homies?
There was a couple. I
Okay,
think
so
there was a
like you're
couple,
in the know kind of people.
but like I think it's a lot different when you like say it and then you're
Mm.
actually going through with it. Because
Mm.
I remember telling some people and they're like, okay, cool, whatever. And then I was
Whatever.
like, no, dude, like I'm leaving next month. Like I'm actually
Like I
going.
got the plane ticket.
Yeah,
Here it is.
yeah, literally. And so I think there's a couple things that were really tricky, but I remember getting my passport. I needed to renew it, and
Mm-hmm.
so excuse me. I remember what did I do specifically? I just remember sending it and then getting it back. Oh, it was just like in the mail, but like I remember my parents had specifically checked the mail that one day, and I was like trying to so that way I can hide it. And then
They found it?
yeah, but like I remember like because when we do it in our family, like, you just get mail, just throw it on the table. We'll all organize it later
Yeah.
because there's always a lot. But my brother was like, "Why?" I think it was my brother. And my dad was like, Why? What's this from the passport place?" And I was like, "Oh, it was just expiring, so I had to like get a new one." And they're like, "Okay." And I remember my brother looking at me
Side eye.
yeah.
Come
He's
on,
like,
Mark.
"Yeah,
He knew.
sure, okay, okay." And then
Shout out
I
Mark.
remember, yeah, telling Marco, a while after he was probably the first person I did tell. And he was like, "Yeah, I know." And I was like, "No, Mark." I'm like, "I'm really gonna go. Like, I've been planning it. Why do you think I got a new passport, stupid?" And then
Crazy.
he
You
was
can't call him
he's
stupid.
like, I knew that was weird. I just remember him sitting there, like arms crossed. He's like, "Yeah, that was really weird. I was wondering why you got a new one too." And I was like, "Yeah, I'm really doing it." and then uh, I forgot what it was. He was mad because there was something about like me being open that was just he was annoyed about. But I mean, he
Mhm.
was still like supportive, and he was like, "I'm not surprised. I knew years ago." And then my parents, I think it was something similar. But I remember telling them like just on the couch, we were just chilling watching TV, and I was like, "No, I'm really leaving." And they're like, "Okay."
That was it? Just okay.
I think
Wow.
I think my mom was a little more definitely more so like, "Okay," like didn't believe it. And my dad was like, "All right, you
Oh,
got it all planned out, like you're fine." And I was like, "Yeah,
okay.
yeah." And then I think for them, they could probably say something different, but like for them, when I feel like it was real for them, was when I got my visa, and
Oh,
so,
like in the mail?
hmm
Okay.
hmm and so they gave me because I had to email, not email. Man, dude, my visa was just a pain. You have to like show your bank account statements, your bank account itself, your job, you're
Mhm.
booking your ticket out there and coming back, like just a bunch of like tedious little things. So I remember getting it and like they just put it in a manila folder that I had and they just kind of like crumpled it. They just folded it up a bunch of times and then gave me it back with the passport. And then
Wow.
yeah, so I remember opening it and looking, I was like, all right, this is it. This is legit. And then my friends like, oh, you're really gonna go? And I was like, yeah, yep. Yep. And so, and I think it was those little things too along the way, like I said, my dad, my car, some other stuff, that they were like slowly realizing, like, oh, like you were actually like going to go. I
Mhm.
was like, yeah, I wanna get out, I want to explore a little. I'm just done with Colorado, and then I also just want to travel like across Asia. And it's of course we all know travel or cheaper to travel
Once you're
in
here.
whatever country it is to the next
Mhm.
one.
Mhm.
And so, yeah, it's
Wow.
a good time.
You did it in such a responsible way though, like in a sense of like you prepared everything.
Mhm.
You made sure you were
Did a lot of
financially
research.
set. You like covered all of your loans, not loans,
Yeah,
like
student
debt,
loans,
I
just
guess. Yeah.
that's
Like
car, yeah.
impressive.
Yeah, I had so much money, not to like low, I mean, it's pretty much gone now, but I
Uh,
had so much money, like by the time I'm there, like I had someone as like a going away, someone like my birthday weekend thing, because yeah, I got here at the end of that November. My birthday's the 3rd.
yeah.
I had so much money. I'd like called my uncle, some of my aunts, my grandma, and was like, "Hey, like I have a good chunk of change right now." And like I remember, so before I deployed, I kind of talked everyone into like renting a cabin up in the mountains, in like Breckenridge or something, one of the I guess like Colorado touristy kind of town, but it's like where the
Mhm.
rich people live. So it's like a mansion you see on like a movie, like
Yeah.
a log cabin you would see. Like
Yeah.
it's just big and it's cool. So I did that before the deployment. I convinced them again to do it there before I left for Korea, but I was like, I told them like, hey, like I have again like a good chunk of change, and I just kind of like for my birthday weekend and kind of like going away thing, like I would like to buy you guys all this weekend on Airbnb. And
Whoa.
so I was like, yeah, like there's 14 that went, I think. Yeah,
Whoa.
because I was like told everyone I was like I'll cover everything. Maybe you guys just want to buy food or something, but like I'll get it for these like 4 nights because we got there like on a Thursday night, so we had 3-day weekend, full 3 days. I left Monday, and so yeah, again I told him I was like, yeah, I just want to like pay for you guys. Like I remember it was really fun when we did it all those years ago, and it
Oh.
was a good time too. So I was like, yeah, we'll go up, we'll all like figure out something, and so yeah, and so I dropped a lot of money on that, but it was a really cool weekend. It was really fun.
Oh.
It was snowing. It snowed up there, and it's like that's like it snowed like that stereotypical like Colorado like snow, not like nowadays, unfortunately.
Mm.
But it snowed, it was beautiful, man, just vibing, just, like, crashing out on the couch, like, it was so many beds, so many, like, just annoyances, like, one of my cousins, like, he had to sleep on the ground with, like, his girl because the him and his mom or no, his mom and her boyfriend were, like, had the bed. My parents had, one of the
Mm.
beds. There was a bunch with, like, a bunch of, like, what's it called, bunk beds. I slept in a closet at one
What?
point. Yeah.
You paid for it and you slept in a
I
closet?
was a bit annoyed about that, yeah. I remember telling, like, "This is my only, like, I'm trying to say, like, r
Hard line or
hard
like
line. This is just this
expectation?
expectation, this is my own condition."
Yeah.
I was like, "I'm paying, I would like a room by myself." And so I remember getting there, and then I flew a cousin of mine out too. I talked to one of my cousins who's now I
Wow.
think he was in Cali, but he's now in, like, Idaho or something, but I called him, I was like, "Hey, like, cuz, like, you can get a 4-day weekend, man, like, I'm buying everyone a cabin for the weekend, and, like, come out here, man, it can't be that much on me." And so I think everyone still, like, chipped in for that. Most did, some people
Wow.
didn't pay me. Um But yeah, I flew him out. But yeah, like I remember like, getting to the room that I wanted. I was like, this is my room. And my uncle like literally burst into the door. He's like, no. We're gonna share the bed. There's no place to sleep. I was like, dang it. Okay. And then my cousin came in and he was like, I'll sleep too. I'm sleeping here too. I was like, dude, you're joking. And then I'm just a really like sleeper, and they're both like snores and loud, which is funny because everyone complains that I'm like a really loud snorer. And yeah, I remember that first night I was like, I'm not doing this. So I took like the giant cushion that was on the couch, and I was like, all right, I'm just sleep in this closet. It was it was it was still a great time. It was still a great time. I slept
It's
good.
not like something that would happen to you.
I was quite annoyed about that, and I was just like, again, it's whatever. It's funny to laugh at now, but yeah, at the
I'm
time,
sure you were not laughing then, but
no, I would
I'm
remember
sorry.
like the next day when my cousin is like one of the little cousins, he's like 5 or 6 at the time. He's just like, dude, what are you doing here? He like rips the blanket off, and he's like just being annoying, being a kid. I'm like, dude, King, I didn't sleep good, man. Get out, please. Get away from me. And then he was like, come on, birthday boy. He's like trying to drag me.
Dang, on your birthday
On my
too.
birthday. On my
I'm
birthday.
sorry.
Yep.
I'm
That was a
sorry.
great weekend. That was really fun. Yeah. So yeah, you should do that. I don't know where you
Ain't,
could
ain't got no
in
money like
Dallas.
that.
Yeah,
Ain't got no
that's
money.
fair.
And
Yeah.
or cabins. I don't even know
I don't
where
know
you could
what
get one.
you would
I'm
do
sure
in
there are some. I
Dallas.
just
Like
I
what's
don't
the rich
know.
area in Dallas or
Highland
Texas?
Park, Highland
Oh,
Park,
I knew that actually. I didn't know that
North
either.
Dallas.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of my best friends used to work at, or maybe she still does, Starbucks in that area, and I would go hang out with her sometimes, like do work. And yeah,
Mm,
man, those nice. It's always where we would like people would go see the Christmas lights and stuff.
mm,
And one time
mm,
we went and there was this house and they were giving everyone a full cup of hot chocolate.
okay.
Like it was and
Mm,
full candy bars.
yeah.
Yeah.
You miss Christmas? Because
Like
we
Christmas?
Christmas ain't the same in Korea.
I mean, my family, we didn't really do much for Christmas.
Really?
We would hang out, like go to my aunt's house or something. One time we did like a cousin sleepover. That was so much fun. But like at my house, like we didn't really put up the light tree. Um, you know,
Mhm.
it was just me who would do it. Once my sister moved out for college, then it was just me. And yeah, that's a lot of work for one person. And
Yeah,
then yeah, so we didn't
yeah.
really do it. So we're not, I don't know, we didn't really make a big deal of Christmas as a holiday, like in
Mm.
terms of decorations and
Well,
stuff.
that kind of fits in well with
So
Korean society.
yeah, so like I just, as long as I get to spend time with people, that's really all that matters to
Hmm.
me. So
Oh, that's
yeah,
nice.
so it's
Yeah,
okay.
you abandoned us last year.
I went home. Literally,
Yeah,
I went to go hang out with my
yeah,
family for Christmas.
yeah.
I
Not your
didn't
Korean
abandon
family.
you.
Yeah,
It was my Christmas gift to my sister and my family, like to go surprise them because they had no idea. Oh, we pulled it off so well.
really.
They had no idea. The
That's
only person
nice.
who knew was my brother-in-law
Yeah.
because he's the one who I was coordinating with.
Hmm.
Yeah, good
I do
time,
that
good
every
time.
every time I've gone back. I've done that.
Yeah, of
Yeah, I
course.
don't. I tell people like a general time frame, and then I just show up.
General time frame?
Mhm.
Like what?
Like last year for my friend's wedding, I didn't
Uh-huh.
really tell anyone. I just showed up.
Oh,
He
really?
knew because he knew
I
because
mean,
he invited. I
obviously,
was one of the
yeah.
groomsmen. Yeah.
But he didn't even know none of
No.
the other groomsmen
And my
knew.
family, I didn't know the other groomsmen too well. I knew his brother really well.
Hmm.
But like, no, most of my friends didn't tell. My
Mm.
parents knew that I was gonna be in town.
Oh, but they didn't know
Um,
when.
they didn't know the when, so like to them, I showed up like a week early. I literally just walked in.
Hey guys, what's up?
Yeah, I talked to that same said friend. He picked me up from the airport,
Okay.
caught up a little, and then
Did they freak out or were they just like, oh, hey, Jalen?
yeah, a little both. Like both. They're
Okay.
surprised. I
Okay.
mean,
That's
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 and again,
nice.
they knew I was coming back. It was my
Yeah.
best friend's wedding. Obviously, I have to come back, and I was a groomsman.
Yeah. Did I ever tell you about the bet that I made with my brother-in-law?
Mm-mm.
When I got there and we were driving from the airport to his house, we made a bet of how my sister would react
Hmm.
when I got there. And he bet that she would like jump up and do like this little happy dance or something and then hug me. But I bet that she would cry and then hug me. And technically I won because there was one tear that went
Ah,
down and she
nice.
didn't do like a happy dance. And Tommy, I still remember this bet and you still owe me dinner because we bet dinner for the whole
Nice,
family.
nice,
So I'm looking forward to cashing in when I come back in the summer.
nice,
I just
nice.
had to throw that out
Better
there.
pay up, Tommy.
Yeah, you better pay up Tommy. He's a good
Nice,
guy. He's a
nice,
good
nice,
guy.
nice.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
cool. That's cool. And is there any culture shocks that you
Yeah.
experienced? I mean,
Yeah.
everywhere, but like
Yeah. I
anything that stuck out specifically?
just I mean, like, a lot of it I already knew would happen because I did
Yeah.
such extensive research.
Mhm.
And I mean, the research that I did, like, it's not, I wouldn't say it's empirical per se. It's definitely anecdotal, but like, it's still valid. Like, the the one that I am sorry, I can't, like, most of it I understand. Like,
Mhm.
it's Korean culture, I understand it. But the one that really, really gets me is probably one that most, not just Americans, but people who've lived in areas that are not
Mhm.
safe-ish, like, would understand, like, the concept of personal space,
Mm.
but
Yeah.
also the
Yeah.
concept of, like, spatial awareness.
Mhm.
I think, like, I always explain it like, I'm walking on the sidewalk. I'm walking on one side, usually the right side, because Korea is like a right dominant
Mhm.
society,
Mhm.
like driving, walking, whatever. People walk wherever they want, whatever. I'm on the right side. And if someone is walking towards me, for some reason, like, this happens so often where it's not everybody, but it happens a lot. Like,
Mhm.
they will be on their right side, so we're, like, not gonna cross, right? And then they kind of veer into my lane,
Hmm.
and then they leave at the last second, and it's not even like they're on their phone. Sometimes they're on their phone, whatever, but it's like they're looking up, and they just kind of cross and then cross back, and they go, like, right up to me, and I don't know. Or, like, when people push against you when they're walking past you, even though there's a
Yeah.
whole
Yeah.
row of, like, open space here,
Mm.
I will, like, I understand that, like, in Korea, people that grow up here, they don't really have to worry about safety as much as someone from a different country, like a relatively more dangerous country.
Mhm.
But like in America, in Texas, that is a huge no-no.
Yeah.
Like
People
you
will fight you for
don't,
that. I've seen
yeah,
fights.
people
Yeah. Yeah.
fight you for that. There is
Yeah.
like, it is an unspoken rule that you don't violate, like, not violate, but just you don't impede on someone's personal space
Yeah. Yeah.
because,
Yeah.
like, that could be a threat. Like, I could be getting shanked or robbed or
Yeah,
something,
if I shoulder
like,
check
jumped.
somebody in the States, more than likely I'm gonna get shot. Yeah, I'm gonna get
Yeah.
fight, or maybe not that extreme, but yeah,
I mean,
someone's gonna clap back.
it's a possibility.
Yeah, people
So,
are crazy.
yeah, especially being from a state that is very passionate about open carry and stuff like
Mm,
that,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
it I don't play, and my mom taught me, like, we don't play when it comes to safety, and so to come here and, like, I know that I'm, like, I'm not gonna get shot here. Guns are not allowed in Korea unless, like, very specific circumstances with police, like, but, I mean, there are instances where people have gotten, like, cut or stabbed or something. So, like, I don't play when it comes to that.
Mhm,
And yeah, that's the culture shock that I don't think I'll ever fully understand. Like, I get
mhm,
why it's that way for Korean people generally, but, like, yeah, I don't know. It really, like, warps my mind a little bit. Yeah. What about you?
mm.
Aside from that, because 'cause I'm sure you feel that way too.
Yeah, I think that's something that's kind of, I don't know if it's necessarily culture shock.
Mm,
Didn't really, I mean, maybe a little bit, but like the Bali Bali culture,
mm-mm,
the quick culture, it's again, I guess it was a shock too, but it's also something that's very infuriating for me. I don't like it at all.
mm.
It definitely is just, I just don't think it's really like good. Like everyone needs to slow down a little. Like nothing's that serious,
Yeah. I
you know?
mean, there
I don't know.
there is a benefit in a sense of being, like, the first one to
Mhm.
show up or, like
Yeah,
like,
yeah. But the
being
fact that you treat,
efficient is
yeah,
very valued in Korea for
yeah.
sure. Like, they don't play and they don't waste time like
Mm-mm.
that, generally speaking, but I can see that, like, it can be a bit extreme, especially from coming to from America.
Mhm.
Like, it may not seem like so much of a necessity all the time, I guess.
Yeah, yeah, I see that. Yeah,
But yeah. So
yeah.
what's the thing that, like, really gets on you? Like,
That.
but, like, is there a specific example of it?
Yeah.
Like, is it like when people shove you when you're in the station to get to the door to leave first, like that, or like they shove you to sit in the seat or something like that?
I see it a lot in the
Or
church, and that one
oh,
bothers me a lot because sometimes
how
you just want to
so?
talk to someone.
Uh-huh.
And they're like, "Oh, no, I have to go to lunch right now." And I'm like, "Dude,
Oh.
like, take 5 minutes to say what up." Like, it happens all the time, and I don't like it. Yeah, it's an issue I have.
Mm.
But yeah,
Have you said something about it?
I'm thinking about it.
You should say something then if it bothers
There's
you.
there's a bunch of other things that have been bothering me a lot, and
Oh.
so I need to find out how to say it lovingly. or if I even care. I don't know.
I think as long as you say it from a place of like, this is how I feel, like I hope you'd understand or something,
Yeah.
then maybe you should be okay.
I guess my concern is like, and nothing will change.
But I mean, nothing will
'Cause
change now because you never said something.
true. Yeah, yeah. So it's
So,
like a lose-lose situation. So it's
not
cool. That's
really.
fine.
I mean, you don't know.
Yeah.
Now nothing will change because they don't know. But if you say something like, yeah, then they will be aware and they can work on it.
Mhm.
Because they might not, that might just be something they grew up with. Like,
Yeah.
it's an
Well, that's a
expectation in
Korea
Korea, I
thing. Yeah,
guess.
it's a Korean
So,
thing. It's
like,
that fast culture.
yeah. So maybe they don't know, especially if they've never been to America or like has
Yeah.
spent time in other cultures.
Mm.
I don't know.
Yeah. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Other stigmas or anything else surprising about Korea?
Mm, I can't do spitting.
Really? Like
Yeah.
dip? Like
I
dip?
mean,
You're Texan. What do you mean? You probably
I've
tried it.
never seen people dip in Texas. Like actually, like I've never like obviously we watched like documentaries in school about dipping and why it's illegal and or like why it's harmful and whatever, like cancerous, but I just mean in Korea like wait, do people do dip here? No way. Do they?
Not that I've seen.
Oh, okay. Because I was talking about people spitting on the street in general,
Ah, yeah.
like that, not like dipping.
Yeah.
But so if you don't know what dipping is, it's putting little patches, not patches, little thing. What is it? Nicotine, like
Yeah, nicotine pouch. No, nowadays it's
not
mainly on
patch, but it's a
Zins, and it's just a nicotine pouch. Yeah,
yeah. Okay, and just put
because
it in their gums
yeah.
and let it sit or chew or something, and they
Nope,
spit
you
it out.
just
You just
sit
I
that,
don't
and
know,
it
let
builds
it
up your
sit.
saliva,
Yeah,
and then yeah,
and it
you spit
calms
it out.
them. It's like an alternative to
Kind of.
smoking.
Yeah, people are addicted to nicotine.
Yeah.
Bunch of
I mean,
addicts.
considering how much smoking is in Korea, I'm surprised that people don't dip then.
Yeah,
Like, I've never seen it.
I don't think either are good, but it
I mean,
definitely is
neither
a
are
much
good.
more healthier option than the smoking.
But, I mean, yeah, considering how stressed out the general population is here with like all their really, really high
Yeah,
expectations,
yeah,
it just, I guess I never thought about that. It's kind of surprising. I don't want that to happen. Like,
yeah.
I don't want people to dip, but like,
Is your job, speaking of which, is your job pretty Korean? I don't know if that's a great way
no.
to
I
describe it.
mean,
But
it's not, it's an American school. So like, it's very heavily it's it's a lot like teaching in America in the sense like I have coworkers and like or I have colleagues who are Korean, but like it's everyone speaks English. Even the kids, like my students, they're not allowed to speak anything but English
mm,
because they're there so that they can become more English proficient, learning all their different content in English. And you know, it's funny. I started doing this recently because like my kids, they'll speak Korean or speak Chinese or like what other languages they have. Oh, and thank you, good catch. Is it good?
I think so.
Okay. So yeah, so my students like they're not allowed to speak English. You can wait, cut that out, cut that out. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, my students are not allowed to speak English or anything but English,
Mm,
but sometimes they do. And like they'll do it in front of me or like they'll be sneaky about it. And so I started telling them like if you speak something else that's not English, I'm just going to assume that you're cussing me out. And like it's not me being like super strict, but it's like my way of kind of jokingly saying like, "Hey, you're not supposed to be speaking Korean. Like you
mm.
should be speaking English because that's what your parents are paying for." And that is
Ah,
your
I see. I see.
job
Yeah,
as a
yeah.
student is to learn in English.
Mhm,
Because my students, most they all almost all of them, aside except for maybe one or two, they actually colloquially speak English very well.
mhm,
We can have full-on conversations, not an issue. But learning the content in English is what they're there for.
mhm.
And so, yeah, so that's like my joking way of like, chill out, speak English. Like, even though I know what they're saying in Korean, I just pretend I don't. And they know that I know what they're saying
Yeah,
in
yeah.
Korean, sometimes even in Chinese. And
Dang.
I'm just like, are you cussing me out? They're like, no, you know I'm not. I was like, I don't know. You're not speaking English. So it's really funny. It's just funny. Yeah. Yeah.
Do
Have
you
a
want
good
that
time with
whole
my
thing cut
students.
out?
Yeah, no, no, you can keep it.
Okay.
Yeah. Up to you.
Okay, I don't know. I
The
don't
story was
like,
great.
what
I
if I put
mean,
this out and then next thing you know, you get fired?
no, no, no. No, it's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just making sure.
It's the kids know that. I don't actually think that
Yeah.
like
Okay.
they're cursing at me.
Oh,
It's not
no,
an
no,
issue.
yeah, that's fine.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
that's fine.
Cool. What else do you like about Korea? I don't know.
Do I like about Korea? I
What
don't
else
know.
about
Like it's
Korea?
open.
What's
People are real cool from what I've met. Whom I've met. Mm, I have great friends here. Great friends. Thank you, Jalen. You're a good friend.
got you? I'm your best
Good
Korean
friend.
friend. Come on.
I
My,
mean, you're not
I,
Korean, but
yeah, yeah,
you're one of my closest friends
yeah.
in Korea. Um, and yeah, like really appreciate my friends here. Because it can be hard, like living away from family. And like I'm blessed that I have a cousin who comes like every year and she stays here for 6 weeks at a time roughly. And I get to see her and like have had other family, and I have another family friend who lives here. I've had a family come visit, and that's been really cool. So like I
Mhm,
feel very blessed about that. And I get to see my family in the summer
mhm.
when I go back. But like my friends here, like y'all really helped me a lot. So I appreciate you.
Cool. I think
Yeah.
everyone appreciates you too.
Yeah. Thank you. I hope
Nice.
so. No,
Oh, that's
I was
cool.
kidding.
Yeah.
I
It's on me
know.
now.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Nice.
So it's good.
Have you ever seen a baseball game here?
Yeah, no.
Really?
Not I have like gone to
Oh, we need to
the
plan one then.
stadium?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
No. Have you?
No.
You want to?
Yes, so badly.
Really?
I tried to go last year, but no one wanted to go. And then by the time
Oh,
people were like more willing, they were like, "Oh, it's too hot."
when was
Yeah,
in the summer?
yeah. I remember talking
Oh,
to Jihei about it, and I was just like, "Yeah, how do you buy? Because I can't like find tickets online." And she's like, "Yeah, you actually have to go."
oh, in
And
person to buy?
yeah,
Really?
yeah.
Oh,
Which I don't know. Maybe she was just telling me. I know she like isn't
I
like a huge
feel
fan.
like really? I feel like
Yeah,
you should be able to buy online, no?
maybe.
There's no way it's that massive of a stadium and you can't buy it anywhere but in person. I mean, if there's a game and I'm in town for it, like it's not during the
Yeah,
summer when I'm gone, then I'll go.
yeah.
I mean, I'm not a baseball person, but I'll watch.
Hmm.
Yeah, be there, have a good time,
Yeah.
eat a hot dog or
Eat a hot
whatever it
dog.
is
Eat a
they
glizzy.
have. A what?
A glizzy.
What's a glizzy?
A hot dog. What do you mean? What's a glizzy? It's a hot
That's
dog.
not slang we use in Texas. At
Oh,
least that's not what we use in
maybe
Dallas.
just the
I've
way I
never heard
grew
of
up.
it anywhere. A glizzy. Glizzy. How do you
Glizzy.
spell glizzy?
Glizzy. Glizzy. You really
Glizzy.
never heard that? I say it all the
I don't
time.
think I like that
Want
word. I don't
to
like the way it
K glizzy?
sounds. What? A,
Korean glizzy?
a Korean glizzy? I've never had
It's a
that
pretty
either.
normal
I've
thing.
never had a Korean hot dog.
You're joking. Dude,
No.
we should go there.
I'm not a really big hot dog person though. I don't know. Yeah, a lot of the stuff that people try, like related to Korea, I don't really try. Like the hype things. Like I'm gonna be honest. Well, like red bean, I'm not a fan.
Yeah, I've never really liked it
Not a
either.
fan. Hot dog, never had it. What
That's
else
so
is
sad.
big?
Ramen?
Every once in a while, not really.
Really?
I like it.
How
I
about
just
Bulldog ramen. That's big.
too spicy. No, I ain't about it.
Oh,
I like shinramen. That's good.
that's good.
Yeah. I don't know. Cool, cool. You
I'm
had to cut
thinking,
all that out.
yeah, I'm thinking I gotta edit everything. That just
Uh-huh.
added 10 minutes.
Huh? How?
Just everything adds up. Seconds add to minutes, and minutes add hours.
Oh no, and
Yeah,
hours add to days and days to months.
yeah. This would
Well,
probably take me
weeks,
like
months, years.
2 work days to do.
Wow.
No, probably more. And I'm
Dang.
slow, so
I mean, you'll build your speed, so I guess it's okay. Yeah.
how's
So,
your Korean?
oh dear Lord. I don't study. And I don't really watch K-dramas, and that was a form of studying for me. So, probably not great. I don't know. I would love to study. I just like my job because I teach so many different types of sciences. There's no room in my brain at the end of the day to study. And then my
Mhm,
weekends I use them to rest my brain so that I can be ready for work on Monday. And then we
mhm.
have church on Sunday. So,
Yeah,
yeah. And on top, like keeping my schedule, going to the gym, cooking, like it just eats away at my brain and I just have no room left to study. So, which is why I want to start doing like more of those events that you go to practice your Korean because your
yeah.
Korean's gotten so good. But I know you do
Thank
classes
you.
too, which is
Yeah,
I've thought about doing classes, but with the state of, the currency exchange in America, I just don't think I can do it. If I go home every year, there's no way I can afford that and classes. I had to cancel my personal training because,
really.
yeah, because the exchange rate is so bad.
Uh,
And I get paid in
wait.
Korean won.
Oh, okay.
So when I go home, like I'm losing money. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really bad right
So
now. It's good if
it's
you get paid in
really bad
USD,
right now. It's the
but
worst I think it's ever been.
yeah. Yeah, I was reading
Must be
somewhere it's like a
nice.
20-year low or something.
Mm-hmm. I just can't. Like, I'm even contemplating if I'm I plan to go home. One of my nephews is graduating high school this year.
Yeah.
Like, I have to go. But like, I don't know if I can keep going every year with the way that this is going.
Yeah, it'll get better,
Will
but
it?
it will.
Will
It
it?
just takes time.
Mm. How
Yeah.
many years is it gonna take?
I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I hate to be that guy. I get paid in USD. So
Nice.
it has moments.
I
You
mean,
know,
yeah,
I've
of
lost like
course.
$100 off my rent the last few months, so that's pretty cool.
What does that mean? You lost $100 off your rent? What does that mean?
I guess $100 off my rent because this place,
Like
when I
your
first got
rent
it,
decreased
yeah,
here?
yeah.
Or like are you
Because I
saying
get
when you moved here?
again,
That
I
this
get paid
is
USD, so I'm paying less. Because I think I pay for this place 750,000,
uh-huh.
which when I first got it, let's just
Oh,
break this
I
down.
see. You're saying because of the exchange rate,
Mm,
it's decreased by
yeah,
100.
and it was probably about give
Uh-huh.
or take like $20, but like 530, 550, and
Wow.
now it's definitely below 500.
Wow. Wait, below 500?
No, let's just
You're
look it up now.
joking.
Let's get specific here.
You're joking. Dude, I think you're paying less than me then.
Just under 500, 497, barely.
You're paying less than me.
Dang.
Oh my gosh. You want to pay my rent?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Let me see how much mine is in USD. I actually don't know this.
Dang, I wish I had that. That's so cheap.
I mean, but you're paying less right now, aren't you? You said it's less than 500,000.
No, 500 USD.
Oh,
Yeah, no, it
oh,
didn't
okay. I
literally
was
change
like,
the price.
wow.
It changes my value because again,
Okay, okay.
USD.
Okay, okay, I see.
Yeah,
That's why I was confused. I didn't my yeah.
it's okay. It's been a long day. Korea's
Whoa,
tough on
whoa.
you.
Whoa, whoa.
What's your favorite K drama?
Uh,
I think I know, but
ah,
let me.
favorite?
There's just one. One you
The
could
one that
rewatch one time for the first time again.
Sky Castle.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Sky
I didn't know
Castle.
that.
Dude, that literally as a teacher, watching that helped me understand what it's like to teach in Korea. Even though my school is not like that.
Hmm.
Like my school is like quite very genuine. The people there are very genuine and like parents are really cool. And I always have a blast talking to the parents of my students. Like it's always a good time. But like Sky Castle just helped me to understand. Obviously it's super exaggerated, but like in terms of cheating and scandals and like how seriously people in Korea take education,
Hmm.
that drama really highlighted those aspects of the
Really.
culture well. Yeah, like and it was just so well done. I That cast is just 10 out of 10. So good. That first episode alone, if you haven't seen it, go watch Sky Castle. Yeah, it's just
Hmm.
so good. Have you seen it?
No, I'm
Dude,
sorry. I haven't watched too many K dramas
we will
recently.
watch it. If I find it, we will watch it.
Okay,
I'm not kidding. It's so good.
really.
Yeah. Do you know what it's about?
You've told me. Yeah,
Do you
and
remember?
how like the rich rule society,
Oh my gosh,
something like that.
no.
I don't remember the
No.
specifics. Yeah.
It's about these families who live in a neighborhood and they call it Sky Castle, but Sky is an acronym for the top 3 universities in Korea.
Ah, that's right. Yep, yep. I
Do
do
you
know
know the
this.
three?
Yes,
What are they?
Yonsei,
Yonsei,
Seoul,
Seouldae,
something.
and Korea, Koryodae.
Uh,
Yeah. Those are the top 3.
yeah.
And so, yeah, and it's about like how these families have children who are going to be applying, they're like in high school, and what they do in order to get their kids into those schools. And there's more, of course, but like it's gosh, so good.
Dang.
Highly recommend.
Alright.
Yeah,
There's the people's recommendation.
it
What
is.
about
But
movie? Oh, sorry.
oh, I was gonna say, but if it's like somebody's first time watching K-drama, like of course has to be Extraordinary Attorney Woo.
I knew you were gonna say that too.
Yeah, what is it? 이상한
That's a good
변호사
one.
Woo.
That's a good one.
So good. Love it.
Yeah.
Their season 2 is apparently coming out.
Really?
Yeah,
This year?
apparently. And I don't know if it's this year, but I know that they're shooting, or I'm pretty sure they're shooting. Movie? I don't really watch Korean movies. I'm
Really?
I'm not watching Train to Busan. I'm not a zombie. I'm not a horror movie person. So I don't know. I'm sure I've seen one or two, but I just don't remember.
Hmm.
So yeah.
Assuming BTS is your favorite K-pop?
Yes, but like
That didn't sound too sure.
no, no.
I
It's
wasn't
like
very sure
they
at
are they
all.
are my favorite. Like
Yeah.
I've ever since I heard their music back in like 2015, I've really loved what they've come out with. Um, I just like, and their new comeback, I haven't listened to all of it, but what I've heard is pretty good.
Mhm,
They definitely took it in a different direction, kind of like a more like collective, mature type of vibe. But like, I really enjoyed a lot of their old tracks, like their first, second, third album stuff, and like even things from like 2018, 2019 era, like everything 2020 era, like all that.
mhm,
But like more of their new stuff, like the things that they when they collaborate with American like producers and things like that, I feel like it's just not my vibe as much as back in the day. And so, but it's cool. Like props to them. They work hard. Like they seem like really cool people, honestly. It's
mhm.
just like so I would say they are my favorite. I just
Okay.
think like a lot of the music they had put out in the last couple
You're about to get
years.
canceled for a second there.
No, no, no. No, I respect them highly. Like
Yeah.
not people it's I can't imagine what it's like to do K-pop like that to that extent.
Yeah.
Like yeah, so
Nice.
yeah.
That's
But
cool.
they're great. Yeah,
Yeah, of
cool.
course. They're classic. It's
Yeah.
BTS.
It's
Who doesn't like
BTS.
BTS?
A lot of people don't like BTS,
These people are wrong.
but I mean, people are entitled to their own opinions,
Yeah.
but man, will they have a
Oh
great
yeah.
fan base.
Yeah, their fan base is
They're
a bit
yeah,
crazy.
Army is
Yeah.
yeah, so and
Nice.
you what is Twice's fan base?
Once.
That's right.
Yeah.
Oh, year once,
I'm a once. Yeah.
era once.
Yeah. As you can see. And this is only like half the albums too.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
wish I brought the other half.
Yeah, yeah. Where's the one we got you? It's over here, right?
Right there. Right there, right
You're
next to you.
welcome. Party.
Yeah.
Party.
Nice,
So
nice.
when are you meeting twice?
I don't know, dude. I'm just one person away for so many.
Actually,
There's a couple. There's
I mean, you don't have to name them, but
yeah, just one. I'm one person away, Melat. One person away from meeting him.
how do you know you're one person away though? Is it like somebody said, "Oh, I have a friend who's friends with them," like that?
Yeah, I know
Mm,
people that know people.
mm.
So yeah, I don't think I will. I've met a lot of other
Oh,
K-pop stars and
I think
other
everybody who's met
celebrities.
you thinks you will meet them.
I don't. I feel like that's how life is though. Like I'll
Mm,
meet like everyone I have met. I'm like, this is crazy. Like I've seen you in these movies and shows. I'm like starstruck. And I'm just some random American, so some random unemployed
I'm a
dude.
random American. You're
And that's
Jalen.
yeah, that's still it's random. Like I just showed
I
up here
mean,
one day and I'm like,
okay.
wow,
I guess in the
you're one of the most
context,
famous people in Korea, and I'm just
and I'm
casually
here.
meeting you. This is crazy. Just not even hanging out, but that's how life goes. I'm not gonna meet
Hmm.
twice. So that's a dude.
Don't sell yourself short. You didn't know you were coming to Korea,
Yeah,
so
I didn't know a lot that would happen here too.
yeah,
But again, that's just how life. It's funny.
yeah.
It's a cruel joke.
You don't know it's cruel though, because that hasn't happened.
It's me. I know
You're not a
myself.
cruel joke.
It's a cruel joke.
What?
Eh,
No, you need to be kinder to yourself, man.
I don't think that's not kind, nor it is kind. It's just
But
it is what it is.
that's your opinion.
Yeah, I guess. Do you want to meet twice? You're once?
No, I don't think I'd say I'm a once. I think they're great. I'm not kidding. I think they're great. I like some of their songs, like
Hmm.
older songs, but I don't know. I don't really listen to K-pop these days.
Yeah,
I haven't
same.
listened.
Once we got to Korea,
I
I
know.
like stopped. Like,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, I still do for sure,
Maybe
but
even a
like,
little before that, I think.
no, like, I'm more like an indie guy.
Oh,
And it's
really?
significantly picked up being here.
Really?
Even like the last like month, actually, I've moved to like rap,
Oh,
like
yeah.
Big X, The Plug, back to Scrim and Ruby,
I
Suicide
don't know. Are
Boys.
these artists?
Yeah,
I've never heard of them.
you know Big X, The Plug? He's also Texan.
I'm sorry. I don't know
Wow,
all the
that's your
Texans.
homie,
Texas is
dude.
huge.
Yeah, but everyone knows. Like you like know the famous people, like Post Malone. He's
Yeah.
Texan. Joe Rogan. Actually, I don't think he lives there. I
I
think
don't think I
no,
know who that
I think he
is.
lives there. I don't think he is Texan.
I don't know. I don't think I've heard of him. He has a podcast?
He's I'm pretty sure like the most like successful podcaster ever.
Hey, yeah. I'm sorry. I'm not a podcaster. Like I
Yeah,
don't listen to podcasts
I'm talking.
usually.
Tell Joe, not me.
No. I'm sorry.
Dang,
I don't know.
I'll try to get that down.
What?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. That's not something I should be sorry for though.
Mm,
I don't know.
mm,
I'm a reader. I'm not really a
yeah.
podcaster.
Uh,
I'm a horrible listener generally.
I know.
So, so it makes sense.
Yeah. I guess, yeah.
That's why it's easier for me to listen to Korean than to read it. Or
Yeah, see,
no,
I'm backwards. Oh,
it's easy. I don't know actually. I should be better at reading. I'm slow. I
yeah.
don't know.
It is what it is.
Speaking is easier.
Would you give advice for someone wanting to come out here or just check it out or just input for
Ooh.
yourself?
Yeah. Oh
Any
yeah.
final words?
Oh, for sure. Yeah. Just make sure to do I look at the camera?
I don't care.
I
I don't care.
don't know. I'd say like make sure if you're coming to Korea, like come for the right reasons. And like you'll have to figure out what that means for you. But like don't come because of the K-drama life and the K-pop boys and like or girls, like all that stuff. Like if you come to Korea, come and appreciate it for what it is and make
Mm,
sure that you know the great things about it and the challenges that you might face here, like be it politically, like emotionally, economically, like socially, etc., whatever. And also, I'd say like find a support group or like find a solid group of friends because it can be hard as a foreigner to come here.
for sure. For sure.
And like, I've read countless stories on like Facebook groups or Reddit of people that say like how hard it is to make friends here sometimes. So
Mm,
that's why I'm grateful to have like our church community. And also my coworkers are real cool. So like my colleagues, they're great. But yeah, that'd be it. Like, because there's so much beauty in Korea, in the people and in the culture and in the landscapes. Um, but like, yeah, just yeah, I'd say come and get to know Korea. That's what I would say.
thank you. That's good advice.
You're welcome. I hope you're doing that too.
Yeah. Still learning. Still
Yeah,
learning. But
of
having a
course.
good time.
It is a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah, very grateful.
It's good. It's good.
Let's go. Welcome.
Perfect. All right. Yeah. But thank you again today for coming by. It's been a pleasure as always to host you, have you here.
Thank
Hope
you.
everyone feels like your input was well. It's good. It's
Good time.
understandable.
Good
Good
time.
time. Good. So yeah. All right. Till next time.
Till
Till
next
next time,
time.
everyone. 다음에 봐요.
다음에 봐요. 안녕. Swim.
Yeah.
Swim.
All right. That's